moderately aged white men in lycra are overwhelming London cycling scene. London cyclists are excessively white, male and working class, as per the capital's cycling boss, who has pledged to handle the assorted variety issue. The city's first cycling official, Will Norman, says excessively couple of ladies and individuals from ethnic minority bunches cycle in London, and more should be done to advance assorted variety among the biking group. Norman has guaranteed activity, as figures indicate dark, Asian and minority ethnic gatherings represent only 15 for each penny of the city's cycle trips. The Independent reports, grand plans, for example, the cycle superhighway system of in part isolated courses connecting suburbia with the inside, are time and again seen as just a method for getting moderately aged men cycling speedier around the city, Will Norman recognized. He said he was thinking about setting decent variety focuses for London's cycling populace to guarantee advance was accomplished. Dark, Asian and minority ethnic gatherings represent around 15 for every penny of the city's cycle trips, around 66%, not as much as transport for London gauges it could be. Addressing the Independent, Mr. Norman, whose activity it is to convey on Sadiq Khan's promise to make strolling and cycling more secure and less demanding in the capital, stated, "There is an issue with cycling and the way it is seen of getting moderately aged men cycling quicker around the city, which isn't the goal by any stretch of the imagination. It addresses something which is a genuine test for London cycling, which is assorted variety." Mr. Norman, the capital's first cycling magistrate, said he needed to handle the sexual orientation separate among cyclists that had produced the term moderately aged men in lycra, or mammals. He included, "Notwithstanding when we have seen the development in the quantity of cyclists, we haven't seen that assorted variety. There are various explanations behind that. One is that security is vital for getting distinctive individuals from various strolls of life cycling, more established individuals, more youthful individuals, those from various foundations. The chairman's office has disclosed various tasks it says will start to address an absence of decent variety, including cycle instructional classes, stipends for local gatherings who don't commonly cycle and advancing electric bicycles, and in addition extended cycle courses. On Quiet Way 1, another course connecting Waterloo with Greenwich, the extent of ladies has ascended from 29 for each penny to 35 for every penny. Duncan Dyemore, Street Wellbeing and Lawful Crusades officer at Cycling UK, sponsored the moves, saying specialists ought to be concentrating on the hindrances that prevent individuals from cycling instead of existing cyclists. Mr. Norman additionally reacted to mounting feedback of Mr. Khan's record on conveying cycling ventures after almost 2 years in City Hall, saying his supervisor had accomplished more for London's cyclists than Boris Johnson had in his initial 6 years in the activity.